So now we are again going for the modeling options over here. So we will start in a sequence. How to create a point first. Then with the help of points we need to go for the creation of a line. Then again we will go for the creation of a 2D plane areas. And at last we will be going for the creation of a 3D objects. So for the modeling options we need to go for ANSYS main menu over here. Then we need to go for a preprocessor, a single click on a preprocessor. Again then we need to go for a modeling, so single click on a modeling option. Again go for a create, because we need to create a geometry, so go for create. Now we will start in a sequence, create key point. So single click on a key point stands for a point. In ANSYS we are calling it as a key point. So first option in the creation of a key point is on your working plane. So this particularly white border on this particular graphics user GUI is your working plane. By default working plane in ANSYS is X and Y. Z is exactly perpendicular to your XY plane. We can check it over here in isometric view. XY is your by default working plane. Over here Z axis is perpendicular to that one. Now keep in a front view. Go for the creation of a key point on your working plane. So once you are clicking on a working plane, you are having new pop-up window. So you can place new key points, whatever how many number of key points we are needing at any location over here. Once we are clicking over here, we are having that many number of key points over here. If we want to unselect anyone, so right click on your mouse and just say again pick those. You can unselect in a sequence. Otherwise right click, again say OK. Over here you are having unpick option. If you are saying unpick, the cursor is upside down, you can unpick those key points and just say OK. Once we are saying OK, we are having the key points located over here. Now again go for the new option over here is the creation of a key point in between two key points. So check for this particular option. If I am needing a key point in between key point number 1 and key point number 9, despite of a distance whatever we are having, still I am needing exactly a center key point. So I will go for this particular thing, key point between key points. So single click on the key points between key point. Now I need to create a key point in between key point number 1 and a key point number 9. So I will select those two by picking nearer to that particular key points and just say OK. Once we are saying OK, we are having again new pop-up window. We can see over here there are two different options. One is a ratio, one is going for a distance. Although we are not knowing a distance, we can go for a ratio option. Keep a blue line highlighted over here on a ratio and give your ratio value exactly half. That means we are giving ratio half and just say OK. Once we are saying OK, we are having 13 number key point inserted over here. So this is the one way we can go for the creation of a key point exactly in a center. Again, if we are needing a number of key points in between the two key points, if I am having an 11 number key point over here and 6 number key point over here, I am needing 6 different key points in between 11 and 6. So I can make over here. So go for fill the key points in between the key point. Just single click over here, drag your window out. Now I need to fill the key point in between 11 and just 6. Just say OK. Again new pop-up window we are having. So check for 11 and 6. So we are having again numbering by default over here as 11 and 6. We are going to create new 6 key points in between 11 and 6. Now it is asking you for a number of key points. So I am needing to fill for 6 new key points. Then it will ask you for a starting number of new key point. So I am specifying that starting number as 100. These 10, 9, 7 and 8 are respectively the numbers allotted for that particular key point. In that fashion I am giving over here as an 100. Then it is asking you for the increment for the key point number. So I am creating a 6 key point which is having a starting number as 100. If I am specifying my increment over here as a 1, so increment for that particular newly created 6 point will be 100, 101, 102, in that way up to the last 6th key point. Just say all these information and just say OK. Once we are saying OK, we are having 100, 101, 102 up to 105. We are having 6 different new created key points which are having an equal distance, whatever the total distance we are having. So this is the one way of creation of a key points. Okay. So now how to delete these key points. So come out of your key point and come out of your create, but be in a modeling option. Then go for a delete option over here. Just say delete. Again now we are needing to delete for a key point. So single click on a key point delete option. So delete it. I can select the respective key point what we are going to delete and just say apply. All things are deleted what we are selecting. Again different options are there for selection of a key point. We can go for a box selection, keep it on a box highlighted. Drag your window, we can select by a box entity and just say OK. We can go for a circle pick also. Drag your mouse on the screen. We will be having a circular window. Just select all things. If you want to unselect, right click on your screen and again drag, it will unselect the entity. So we can select by a circle pick. We say apply. If we need to delete all the key points whatever we had created, just say pick all over here. Once we are saying pick all things are deleted. Then again if we need to go for a new analysis page or new analysis file, so go for new analysis shortcut over here. A single click. If we want to save the information with respect to our job name and with respect to our working directory, so we can say save all information, otherwise just say save no information. Just say OK. Once we are deleting all screen, we are not having our ANSYS logo over here. We are not having anything with respect to a coordinate system also. So in that case, right click on your screen and just say replot over here. Once we are saying replot, we are having all things back. So now again we will go for the creation of a key points in a modeling option. Go for a preprocessor, modeling, create a key point. We will create few key points on our working plane. So in this way we are going to create a few key points over here. So now we are having few key points over here. Now next option over here is creation of a key point at the center. If we are going for an arc, so I am having an arc in between 12, 9 and a 10 number key point. So I need to create such an arc which will pass through these 3 key points, keeping one center of a curvature. So I need to find that particular center of a curvature without passing any kind of an arc. So go for key point at a center location. Just say with the help of 3 different key points. Once we are going for a 3 different key points, I will select 12, 9 and a 10. I will be getting a center somewhere over here once we are saying OK. Again say OK. We are having a 13 number key point as a center for this particular thing. So this is the one way we are going to create it over here. Just clear your screen. Right click and just say replot. Go back over here. Say modeling, create a key point. Now next option comes over here is creation of a key point in your active coordinate system or in your active CS. Our active coordinate system is nothing but your XY plane over here. So single click on your active coordinate system. Now again you are having a new pop-up window. Here it is asking you for a key point number. Next it is asking you for a location X, Y and Z axis respectively. Now I need to create an exactly square over here having a 10 side of each. So 10 by 10 square we are going to create. So we are starting from 0, 0 location. So instead of specifying 0, 0, 0 in X, Y and Z location, I will keep it blank and just say apply. Once we are saying apply, we are having one key point over here at 0, 0 location. Now I need to go for the next key point which is having an x distance 10. So I will keep over here as a 10 and just say apply. So it is having a key point number 2 allocated over here. One is at 0, 0. Next goes for 2x distance 10. Now I need a third key point over here having an x distance 10 and a y distance again goes for a 10 and just say apply. We are having third key point located over here in a straight line fashion over here. Now again I need a fourth key point having an x distance 0 and a y distance 10. But if by mistake I am keeping that particular x distance 5 and a y distance equal to 10, just say apply. I am having a fourth number key point placed in a wrong ways. So now I need to correct that particular thing instead of going for a delete option and creation of a new. So in that case, we can go for a key point number. So place over here as a fourth number key point because we are knowing this particular key point is placed in wrong ways. So we will place that key point number. Now I know this particular distance must be 0, so I will delete that 5. Then y must be 10 with respect to the fourth number key point and just say OK. Once we are saying OK, we are out of the command. Say OK. Now we are having two different locations for the fourth key point. One is original one. Now we are giving fourth a new location. So in that case, just say right click and say replot. We are having fourth number key point located exactly at the newly given coordinate system locations. So once we are going for 1, 2, 3 and 4. In that way we are going to control our key points over here. So this is the one way to create a key point over here.